Hello, Ectosage here on the Sage channel. It is indeed Sleep, Art, Game, and Eat. And today, we're back on the Realms of Xebonia server, and well, if you've watched the previous video, you probably know the server has been reset. Everything has been wiped out. And it's basically the same exact world, but we've gone ahead and decided to build in a different place that's now on this fresh restart, this brand new world, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we have set up after one day and one night. Some people had already started building elsewhere on the server, but this is just going to be sort of our town setup here that I'm going to be touring in maybe a few areas about. Anyway, we'll start right here into the mine, and somebody once had a cart they were pulling up and down here. It looks like it's been taken out, and the mine you can see here has gone down pretty far. Unlike our previous place, we do not have the luscious, super duper rare ore like we had previously, where you instantly got like a piece every time you struck it. You gotta get a lot of stone with it as well, which is kind of alright. You can see we've been mining down quite a bit. Originally, there was lots of wood down here, but it's been replaced with stone, and actually somebody's been building down here since I was last online. Upbiz hole. Upbiz. I appear to be in your hole now. Forgive me. Nice little balcony place sticking out of the mountainside there. You'll notice that, again, we're on top of a mountain. This time, though, we can still fast travel to our current location without really any issue at all. Anyway, it looks like this is just currently in the process of expanding out. Anyway, let's carry on and head out here. And this will lead us up to this. Again, like I said, we originally started out with just some wood walkways and it got sort of built up to stone. And when that happens, I was actually living right here on this little bit of wood. I took all my stuff and put it on top of the stone and built myself, with, of course, help from everyone else here in the community, a house. So this is my house, and I stuck some statues on top of the stonework that people had built, and yeah, that's me, fancy house. That's actually me in there. And you'll see on this server a lot of these things. This is an awesome mod that has this sticking out of the side. Again, mods that you might see in this server are going to be listed in the description down below if you want to check those out. And obviously now you can see behind my house, there's a fair few more houses and stuff that have actually sprung up here and started spreading out. You can see slightly more aligned, but what I think is cool, and it's keeping it from being a bit bland, is the fact that even though a lot of stuff, especially right around the houses, even though it's aligned, it's at different heights. It's all not perfectly aligned, vertically and horizontally. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually look about the town. We got a board right here, public message board. Meteor requests as much stone as possible be sent. Alrighty, and to keep the keep next to the gift keep. It's a gift. Okay, I'm completely unaware of that. Apparently it's happened since I was offline. I think this was Atsy's house, Immortal Orange. He's changed his name again. Also known as Lord Clang. Yeah, Atty. I keep calling Atsy, whatever. Either way, he once went ahead and pushed me down here while I was eating pizza during a stream, and I had to dig my way out. Looks like he's now making it into sort of a stone storage something with another prison area down here? I don't know. Anyway, it is interesting as it expanded. I've been offline for a day because I was busy with other stuff. Okie dokie, and looks like this is a lovely house. Again, these little outcroppings are something I absolutely adore and wish were in the vanilla game because they look awesome and, well, they are pretty great, even if they can be glitchy wall placing. Anyway, this is a House of Decks, a rather lovely construct, if a bit empty on the inside currently. Interesting to see a wooden support, though, going from the floor all the way up to, yeah, the roof all the way up. And Jesus Christ, he does have a tower as well, doesn't he? And again, this is that same mod that just looks incredible. It makes everything look so much better. Looks like he even has a horn sticking out of the ceiling, which is pretty awesome as well. And he's put some wood here to even prop it up. Very awesome. Unfortunately, it looks like it's gotten clipped in a little bit there, which is very bad. Anyway, lovely house that. So my house, Dex's house, Atsy's house. I think this is Astronaut, B579's house? Yeah, B579. Looks like he's going to be putting himself a second floor bedroom. Nice little square pace that fits in well. Who else's place might we see? Hello? Anybody else home? Do you have a bed? There we go. Drake Slayer. No, Drake's Lair. It's Drake's Lair. I triple checked that. Anyway, here's a nice place. And okay, Drake has a human skull. Alrighty, noted. Pretty nice place though. 2 floors. Does it have a little crawl space up here? It does. Cool. Sometimes I see people blocking off their attics. And then what do we have here? It's all made of stone, but it almost looks modern, like a nice big modern mansion. Who built this lovely place? I think I might know. Yep, it's Jack. He's been in a lot of my streams over the, well, months now. Pretty awesome to see him building up a very, very nice house. I love the high ceilings and the arches. When you just first started building this... Yeah, Jack, what do you do? When you just started building this, I was really admiring the layout of it, because I did quite like it. The fact that you come into this big room, and then off from this room you had a few other rooms. It looks like he's looped them back through this sort of back hallway now, so it's not all just off the one room. And of course he is going up, and he's actually working on it right now. That's pretty damn nifty, I think. What else do we have? This is our farm, or my farm. Our farm, everyone's been working on it. You can see it's using a ton of these things, because obviously I liked them so much, I was like, we have to build a place that's completely surrounded by them. Like a whole keep. And the wall that's sort of holding these up is literally just this thin stone wall with more of them on the inside, and these are just open. And you can see they're not finished yet. We still need to put a few more supplies on the cap off the ceiling, and then it'll be nicely properly capped off like this. And I'm going to do some stuff here where it's going to go up a bit higher. Haven't done it yet because the server was lagging so horribly when we were working on this, and a server runner, Ian, again, link to Ian down in the description below, but he was AFK at the time, so he couldn't really sort everything out. Anyway, I did have a flax field here. I dug it up earlier because the server was lagging and they had grown, and I didn't want them to just die. Moving on from our farmity farm, which, look at how uneven those doors are. They were supposed to be right here, and somehow I miscounted. Horrible Sage. So I ended up putting that off centered too on the secondary door. That leads us back up to the whole roundabouts bit, which, by the way, you can make awesome bridges with these. Anyway, enough waffling on about that. Let's move on to... Oh, who's this? Starseeker. Is this Starseeker's house? Meaty's mail. No, I don't want your dirt. I love that. People are like giving him dirt. I think this is supposed to be a community little farming thing, but I'm not sure what's happened to it. Let's see. So, Meaty Killer Kel's humble abode. Hello, humble abode. How do you do? Okie dokie, got a basement. I keep thinking that this little outcropping here is going to end up leading down deeper, but it doesn't. Something over there does, though. We'll check that out in a moment. What do we have? Just a lovely table. I want to say on the second floor, but that's still pretty much the main floor. I love it. Again, these outcroppings here. And you see these with these open, you can actually interact with them when they close. It's such a good mod. I really wish it was in vanilla. And then we come up to Meaty Kel's bedroom, which, yeah, not finished yet. Can't blame anybody for not having something finished at this moment because, of course, the lag. Okay, Meaty Killer Kel's bed. It's a nice house, though. I like it overall. Moving on, we'll go to this little lovely keep here and pop ourselves right through the door. You'll notice another mod right here, these glass windows. I just tweeted Stored Past about these because he makes a mod. For some reason, I thought you couldn't see through them anymore. Turns out you still can see through them. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was so. Maybe it was because it was just dark outside. Even though there were people out there with torches, apparently I couldn't see through them at night, and it threw me off. Coming up this way, we come to the top of a tower. Oh my god, I thought it was going to go up forever. Even though I'd already seen it from there. I don't know why I thought that. Anyhow, nice little keep setup. I think the best thing about this, though, is the fact that it goes into a mountain here. Now let's see. Le House of Winterflux. And Winterflux's bed is right inside the door. And it's more than a house, really. By the way, I love what he's done, and I've seen a few other people do that, but he puts all the tools and stuff on the wall, so it doesn't take up as much space. And of course, he's pushed them into the dirt a bit, or stone, to keep it out of the way. I say he, I don't know if it's he or she, actually. Anyway, we head back here, and look at this. I love this, like, crooked stuff, and storage stuff stuck in the walls, but it keeps on going. Let's pop in here. I haven't seen the... Oh, no, this is just a stairwell down. Hello? Looking back up, I did delete a string off of that earlier. Sorry about that if you happen to watch this video, but we were having some issues with lag on the server, so I was just trying to get anything that might be causing lag deleted. You can also see it looks like a bit of this is broken, so maybe at one point something was swinging and causing damage here. Deleted fracture pieces too, so some of those might have gone the way of the dodo, but I think that's pretty damn cool. I'm of course a big sucker for underground stuff. Heading up here, it looks like we have another abode under construction. Dark Can. And a massive valley thing here. I don't think they dug this out. I think this is just naturally spawning, because I saw it earlier. Even though there's like stairs and stuff coming down here, I saw this earlier and it was just caught my eye before we'd all really moved into the area. Heading up, it looks like somebody is building their house over one of the natural openings, and we have another household up here that's been built, which, again, the servers, it's been running for a while, but we've only been building in this area for a short amount of time, so this area's grown up a lot of it was just one day. So you can see how quickly this grew compared to the other one. Anyway, we got some foodie foods in here. Lovely house. Who owns this household? Was that a sign on the door? Yes, Moki owns this household. It's a pretty cool place. And inside it looks like, does this just lead outside again? Okay, Moki has a second door there that just leads into a pit. Like a little tiny bit. Let's assume it's the outhouse, eh? And I think I saw, yeah, Moki's bed with a nice open window. By the way, the reason why I did start putting glass in one of my windows over here, and I'm going to keep putting glass everywhere, well, it's because people continue to give me grief inside my house by managing to actually make a jump, as in from that stairwell through these windows, particularly this one here. So I need to put more glass in that and then box it all up with some wood to make sure people can't get through. Winterflux is giving me a gift. Hold on, sudden change to the video. I have a gift to check. Okay, what's that? Treasure map piece 104, that's pretty cool. Okay, okay, that's real good. We need basic glass. We need all the basic glass. And of course we need all the flax, which I need to turn into seeds and replant before I log off today. But we'll do that later, when I'm not recording. Anyway, we were up here checking out Moki's home. Moki's humble abode. And it looks like Moki... What is all this tricksy nonsense? It's like Moki's going up, but also Moki goes clearly into the mountain here. How do we get to that? Is it... Ah, it's through this door here. Got ya. Ha! I knew you went into the mountain somewhere. Ooh, this actually goes quite a while until it pops out all the way over here. Interesting. Carrying around the mountain some more, we have an interesting little house that's popped up right here. Hello! This is owned by Zeagle's Ward! If you remember on the previous server, Zeagle's Ward built a bunch of underground awesomeness and was also one of our main people working on the farming stuff, and if not the main person working on the farmer stuff. The farmer stuff! He's also apparently built, he's also apparently built a water wheel here, which is, unexpected as there's currently not water in the game. I do hope that Christ they get water in the game someday. And make those work somehow. Also looks like he's starting to go underground again. Who knows if we'll see another massive underground area spring up from him. Also, let's head back. Who's this? Spaceman and B579. Seems like that makes sense that they'd be working together. Who knows what they're building over there? Looks like maybe they're building this, or maybe they were just not building anything at all. Who knows? Let's bypass this and check this place out. When I was streaming, this whole area right here, this house and everything got built without me knowing it, because I was mainly working over here and then running over here trying to work on this structure and just running about in the fields and checking out the houses here. So I missed this structure springing up. Let's see, who owns this? The tiny lounge. Okay. There's dirt. It is so bloody quaint. Please keep crafting area clean. Thank you. Well, that's awesome. I love it. And great views from up here again. Remember, we can fast travel this time, so that being up the mountain isn't so bad. And we're not up the super high mountains. And if we head through here, yeah, it just carries on through. Ooh, dude, that wasn't there last time I was online. Got his bed over here. Volcano Dog 12. Volcano Dog 12 has a very awesome view. And I don't think they can jump through that window and manage to get in here. I don't know. It looks like he had to build down. Maybe they finished building up some of this, though. Awesome, awesome house. And where does this go now? Nowhere. Odd. Maybe there was once some ore there and he mined it out. Not quite sure. Also, we have this huge thing, which I suspect somebody was going to put a lift to go down to. Particularly because it looks like there's some broken wood, but maybe it got too long and broke. Also looks like somebody was starting to build down here, maybe switchback stairwells, or who knows what. Town is going to keep on building up. Just going to check really quick. Random gateway to nowhere, dugout iron deposit. Anything else hiding around the mountainside that I've missed before? Again, you can see where we're living. Pretty cool sight to see. Almost seems like we ended up doing the same thing, building a house sticking out over things, but it's a little bit more stable and on its own than the previous construct. And a lot more makeshift than our previous house, but I like it, honestly, more. Alright, there was one house in town I did forget to show you guys. It's this one, because I myself haven't actually seen it before. I like it an awful lot because of its rounded design. And the fact that it's got, like, it almost looks like a spaceship, like it's just about to pop off and fly away. But let's see, let's fly up. Let's check out two doors. Zernex's humble abode. Abode, yes, I thought it said abound for a second. I was like, okay. Anyway, plop. It looks like the stairwells up and down are completely on the outside. But inside, he's got lights in here, and it's actually quite nice. I felt like I needed to turn off my UI to show it even better. Like, that's a beautiful home. I don't know what sells it so well. Maybe it's the rounded walls, maybe it's the wood. This mod is so dang good, isn't it? But yeah, Zerenix's bed. And then down on the bottom floor, okay, not quite as inviting, but gosh darn it, that's a beautiful area. And of course the stairwells are outside, which means not wasting space inside with those. Anything on the basement floor? Nope, just a lot of these supports again. People seem to really use a lot of those. Anyway, let's go ahead, buzz ourselves up to the surface world, go over here. Yep, that was what we checked out. I checked you, our lovely big silly farm that we need to go ahead and still need to finish off. You need stone, oddly enough, to finish those. It's got stone roof, so I guess that makes sense. So it looks like somebody else has got another little sort of square farm area set up here where they've been growing pumpkins and more flax, and I think, what is you? Your lettuce, I think. That's pretty nifty. I should also say they've leveled the terrain here with these leveling picks. We did the same thing over here where you can see the terrain was once down at this level, and then we go inside, and clearly it's been popped up and leveled out. We had a whole group of people that were working, even though it was lagging out to do that. Hello! Lovely person is home. Who owns this? It is so useful when people put signs on it. Oh, there's the sign of our house, because if you don't know, our house and this one isn't the or whatnot, it's Bab, people of the tower. You can kind of guess what I'm going at for that. Anyway, we got 31 people in our group. Oh, this is going to be like 93? What was his name? Yeah, 97. 97C Web, but I like calling him 97 because I'm a fan of numbers. Boy, that sticks out a bit. Is that an artistic design? It is an artistic design. Interesting. Very interesting. And I think he's the only one with our actual clan flag up there yet. Ooh, it's so open. I thought he was about to die. So open in here. Lovely. We got bread, and we got, yep, his bed. Very nice. Very, very nice. I love it. Anything else on the bottom floor we missed? Very open down here. It almost seems wrong, but having this with like a balcony sort of thing leading up to a big open sort of loft, it's just gorgeous. And old-fashioned sort of sticking out bridgeway here with a lot of custom wood, I think. Is it? No, those are the big pieces. Pretty damn nifty, though. And of course, this is the first thing I saw him ever build. That's how I knew it was him, because he had built this whole, like, all of his crafting stuff on this thing that he could pull along. Hey, pretty damn cool. Oh, what else do we got? We got some trees. Again, now we don't have to go down the mountain like we did on the last server to go down there and get trees, even though we've done that a fair times. We can just hike away from town a little bit and get these trees, which you can see we've been pushing back slowly. Slowly and slowly pushing them back, and I'm sure it'll end up like the previous server, where we don't have any trees anywhere nearby. Hello? What is your little room? I keep expecting underground passageways and things. Huh. Well, this is an interesting little house under construction, with some naturally occurring wheat out front. I don't see a bed. My blind eyes might be betraying me. Looks like we got some more constructions here, and a lot of doorways are going to be going in. Jesus Christ. Oh, and 97 just disconnected. Okay. Let's see. A few more things before we finish this video off. I did notice these farmlands over here. Looks like they've currently not been... Oh, yep, some of them have. But I believe these are all done. Maybe not the square thing there, but these are all done by this thing here that somebody built and they've been pulling along. Like a big... Yeah, look. They can pull it along and they've been basically seeding these whole huge areas. Inside our little farm thing, I'm going to do a circular farmer, but a lot of people have been just doing, well, their own little farms, but this guy went ahead and built a cart, which is, well, pretty damn awesome, I would say. Pretty damn awesome. And he's got bone stuff. We turned off server decay to try to cut down on any chance of the server just like decaying an object to the point where it collapses and causes lag. And it looks like this is all made by Megarth. That's the house here too. Does it say on the door? No, it doesn't. Anyway, pretty sure it's Megarth's house, considering there's a bed. Alright, I think that's about it. The only thing left to show was house being built here? Okay, and then underground stuff here, which has been blocked off. Alright. Alrighty. I think that's it, guys. Anyway, that's the start of our new server. I'm sure it'll continue growing. Realms of Xebonia, again, you can find it. Join the group. Be wary, though. Too many people, we might get lag. We're not sure yet how that'll turn out. Boy, oh boy, this might be that gift keep that was being talked about on the sign. I'm not sure. Either way, interesting place. I'm starving to death. Interesting place. F9, eat some bread. Okay, F8, keep going. It's even starting to go underground. Who knows what'll happen. Anyway, that is it for this video. There's our town, and I'm sure it'll continue growing. And just like the other town, I'll do videos as it grows and expands. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Ta-ta.